because really, let's talk about the top six. We talked about four. The other two of the top six are business travel. You can write off business travel even when you combine business travel with personal travel. Let's say you go a day or two early on a business trip or stay a day or two late to visit family or friends or sightsee or whatever. Even combining personal with business travel, you can almost always deduct 100% of it as business expenses as long as you plan it properly before you go on the trip. And the final deduction is business entertainment. Qualifying for business entertainment deductions is now much more liberal than it used to be. Record keeping is now very specific, which makes it easy to be IRS compliant. But there are also ways that you can deduct a lot of things you wouldn't have thought of, like entertaining in your own home. In fact, if you take somebody out to dinner, you can write off 50%. It's been that way for like the 1970s. But if you entertain that same person in your own home, it's 100% deductible. So business travel, business entertainment are the final two of the top six.
Yeah, you know, those six Karen and I have used over the last 6 years since we've had our own home-based business to save thousands of dollars in taxes. And anybody who has a regular W-2 job can bring home an extra $300 to $500 a month in their pay. If a person starts a home-based business today, how soon will they be able to qualify for home business tax deductions? When will they be able to start seeing the increase in their take-home pay, Ron?
The answer, Byron, is immediately. As soon as a person decides they're in a home-based business and they have a product or service that they're ready to sell or to offer to people, they're in a home-based business. The day that happens, they start saving money in taxes. There's nothing magic about waiting. Some people say, should I wait until January 1st to start my home-based business? And I say, only if you want to overpay your taxes between now and January 1st. Because the very day you get into a home-based business, whether it's March 15th, July 2nd, October 1st, it makes no difference. The day you get into a home-based business, you begin qualifying that day for tax breaks. But there's a huge cost of not getting into a home-based business, and that cost is you will be overpaying your taxes by about $100 a week, about $20 a day in overpaid taxes if you do not have a home-based business.
Wow, that's amazing. So you're telling me it actually costs you $20 a day not owning a home-based business?
Absolutely. In fact, what I recommend for people to get a sense of how this works is if you talk to somebody about joining you in a home-based business and they say, I need to think about it, I'm not sure I'm ready yet, just suggest that starting tomorrow morning, when they get up to go to work in the morning, right before they leave to go out to their car, open the kitchen window and throw a $20 bill out the window, watch it blow away in the breeze down to the neighbor's house. And by the way, I want to be that neighbor because do that every day. Do that every day until it dawns on you, until it really sinks in that you're throwing away about $20 a day in overpaid taxes just because you don't have a home-based business. And as we just talked about, when can you stop that? The day you get in a home-based business. So you can start one today or you can start one tomorrow. But if you start it tomorrow, you're throwing away $20.
Right. So to learn all the information you need to learn to actually qualify for these tax advantages, is it time-consuming, a tedious task?
No, it's not difficult because the hard part's already been done. It's now been translated into plain English. The rules and the record-keeping requirements and all that is now in plain English. So if you're playing baseball, you know that anytime you play baseball, there's always 3 bases, right? And if you don't touch one of those bases, you don't get the home run. If you touch the bases, you do. Well, the plain English guide that you referred to earlier, Home Business Tax Image Made Easy, tell you how many bases there are and what they are for each of the tax deductions. It's literally a checkoff list. It's very easy and very quick, not time-consuming at all, to learn these tax breaks.
You know, one of the reasons why I was attracted to this industry was that there wasn't a lot of paperwork involved in building a significant business. Is there a lot of paperwork involved in keeping these books?
Actually, no. There are specific record-keeping requirements because actually there are laws that say that you don't get any tax deductions unless you have documentation to prove it. Well, I can show you ways of keeping documentation in less time than it takes to say documentation. Literally, I've got systems that I can teach where you'll spend about as much time per day as you spend brushing your teeth in the morning. And with that amount of time dedicated every day, you'll have bulletproof records by the end of the year. So is record keeping important? Absolutely. It's critical, but it doesn't have to be time-consuming, tedious, or boring.
So, Ron, what I'm taking from this whole conversation is that even in the state of the economy, the way things are, things being tougher out there, it's almost like the government will pay for you to get started in a home-based business.
That's exactly right. Visualize this. Imagine you're a small business with a front door, and that money goes in and out of that front door. Inside that front door is a bucket on the left, a bucket on the right. One's labeled bills and one's labeled profit. Now, as revenue comes into this business, the money goes into the revenue bucket until there's enough there to pay the bills for that month. After that, the rest of the money goes into the profit bucket. If Uncle Sam is paying for all your bills, the bills bucket's already filled. So every dollar, every penny that comes in from your business that month goes into the profit bucket. Every penny that you earn in your business is profit because Uncle Sam will give you enough tax deductions, enough tax refunds to pay for the cost of running your business. That's why I can't imagine anyone who thinks this through saying, I don't want to run a home-based business, because when they make that decision, they're choosing to continue overpaying their taxes by $3,000 to $5,000 to $6,000 a year for the rest of their working life. I can't imagine that.
Okay, so Uncle Sam will pay for you to have a home-based business, but how much time do you actually physically have to spend running that home-based business to qualify for these tax advantages, Ron?
To qualify for the tax advantages, the law requires simply spending a minimum of 3 to 4 hours a week on a regular and consistent basis. It is not time-consuming, but the benefit for spending that small amount of time is about $100 a week extra cash in your pocket.
So, Ron, I can't thank you enough for spending some time with me. You know, the book, when I got my hands on it 6 years ago, it changed my life. The information you share with me continues to evolve and change my life. And I just want to really tell you thank you for spending this afternoon with me, talking and sharing more with me. Just closing thoughts. For the person who's not in a home-based business yet, what should be the final statement that I say to them to get them to see in home-based business what I see?
Throw a $20 bill out your window every morning until it dawns on you that you're wasting money in taxes. We are literally overpaying our taxes. I believe in paying every penny I owe in taxes, but not a penny more. And people without a home-based business are overpaying their taxes by thousands of dollars a year. They can begin slashing their taxes at the legal minimum the minute they get into a home-based business. So what I would say to them is contact the person that gave you access to this audio and ask them, how can I get started today? Because I'm tired of throwing away $20 bills every day.
So, Ron, I've been down to the San Diego Harbor. I visited you on your yacht. I've known you for a while now. It's obvious that you don't need to do this for money anymore. What's the driving force that gets you out to still get this message out to folks?
Personally, Byron, I believe that it's my obligation to be a good steward of God's money. And I think that if people are overpaying their taxes accidentally, that is, they're overpaying their taxes because they don't know that they don't have to, they know there's another way, and I haven't told them, I'm not doing my job. So I want to simply inform people what's possible so that they can begin saving the money that they're overpaying in taxes.
What a pleasant surprise.
This morning's full of surprises, Mr. Best.
This is a surprise. Silence.
We heard wealth builders were on the warpath.
We were eager to join forces.
If it is gold you seek,
You're welcome to join us.
but you bring only this handful of networkers?
You see, I was wrong to expect Sparta's commitment to at least match our own. Doesn't it? You, there. What is your profession?
I sell silver.
And you, Arcadian, what is your profession?
Crypto, sir.
You?
Credit repair, sir.
What is your profession? See, old friend.
I brought more networkers than you did.
Yes, we are back again. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Mighty Monday Power Call. Hey there, Dr. David. How are you doing this morning?
It's kind of cold out here today. The weather's getting chilly, so I got my parka on here.
I hear you. I hear you. Fireplace on already. How about that? Well, welcome everybody, and I just want to say good morning. We just appreciate you guys, and I tell you, I hope you enjoyed that power call. Can't wait to talk about that. Just so many little nuggets and timeliness of especially where we are today. But anyway, for those that are brand new joining us this morning, or this afternoon, wherever you are, we want to say welcome to you. My name is Dr. Rhonda Hollins. That's my husband, Dr. David there. Full-time retired industry professionals. And, you know, the one thing that has probably one of the things that even brought us together was financial literacy. And we're advocates of that because there's so much, everything that we do is tied to money. Wouldn't you agree with that?
That's all.
For the most part. Yeah, our livelihood, the things that we do, the things that we do for other people is all tied to that. This Wealth Builders family, we're all here because we're business owners and we're looking for ways that we can reach out and touch and help and be a blessing to other people. So that's what we do. They call us those two doctors, and we're just having fun. We're based out of Houston, Texas, but have a worldwide business already, and just very excited to be here with you. So we're going to be sharing a little bit of information, but before we do that, we want to know who is here with us this morning. Okay, we know that our Wealth Builders family, a lot of them are here. We had a powerful weekend this past weekend, but there's somebody that's probably here for the first time as well. We want to know who you are. So all that you have to do is type in the chat your name, where you're from, and we're going to start calling these names out and welcome you to our platform.
Fred Gabster,
Rosa Hamilton,
Rosa Hinton,
Brad
Jackson,
Tim Hall,
Ray Muhammad, Revolution is necessary.
Brother Jersey,
Beverly from Virginia.
Mike Johnson in the house.
Was in the house.
Amy Scott,
Dwayne was in the house.
Carolyn Smith,
in the house.
Danny James,
Chris
Ronnie B.
Ronald
in the
Newton,
building.
Wessica, Rebecca Toone, Brother Eric Ray Muhammad is ready for revolution.
Straight out of Compton.
Michael Red in the house. April Johnson out of New Jersey.
Wendell Osborne.
Rather be from
Right.
Ryan Kelly,
In the house.
Loretta.
Ronald
Brown in the house.
Raul Campbell,
Those two doctors in the house.
Eric Brown in the building. Let's go.
Team Street Ministry. We see you there, brother. How are you doing? All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you what, we're so excited to be here and just appreciate you joining us this morning. And we got lots in store for you. First, we're going to start with our mission, because again, if you're here for the first time, it is so important for you to know what Wealth Builders is all about and what we do. And we're honored this morning to have one of our
Jane in the house.
Oh, cool. One of our senior leaders, Miss Monisha Delco, delivering our.
Here is our Wealth Builders worldwide mission: to provide individuals worldwide with the tools required to enhance their lives, achieve their dreams, and build massive wealth. We are salespeople. We are a sales team. We do not sell products, goods, or services. We sell people on the infinite possibilities of their lives and the power of their dreams. We sell people on never giving up. We believe this is a noble cause.
All righty. Thank you very much, Miss Monisha, for that. And again, that is our mission. And we are just, thrilled to be here as Wealth Builders. And again, want to welcome you to our platform. So let's talk a little bit about that pre-call. Yeah, I know you were reading the description, but most importantly, listening to what Dr. Ron Mueller had to say. And for those of you that don't know him, he is an expert in that industry of home-based business taxes, and breaking down taxes to the point where I'd say the average Joe or Jeanette can understand it. And that's what we love so much about him. So one of the things I just want to share with you why this was a good time for us to do this, because we're already at the end of the year. We are also launching our businesses. There's a lot of new people even getting started in business for the very first time. And we have roughly, starting tomorrow, we'll have 30 days, right? 1 month full of completing or taking care of any business expenses for 2020. So this is the perfect time to do that. And we're going to just kind of recap a little bit on some of those takeaways. So Dr. Hollins, you want to get us started here with why and what Dr. Mueller was talking about.
Wow. I'll tell you, you just picked my favorite topic. How did you do that this morning? This is the time of year, it's the season for learning about taxes, because we at the end of the year, and that's so much. Dr. Mueller and I actually partnered together in business to bring this to you. And I'll tell you, I've been following Dr. Mueller for I don't know how many years. We're actually war buddies, actually Vietnam buddies together. And actually in his latest book here, when I'm gonna run a special on this book too, by the way, if anybody wanted for this Cyber Monday. And I wrote a little insert in here. It says, I have been saving over $20,000 a year in taxes myself. Well, better yet, probably about $30,000 in tax deductible income, just using what's in the book. So if anybody want to get that little book, feel free to reach out to me. I'm going to run a special myself on that just to help you guys out. But Dr. Rodney, I'll tell you, the tax laws have been around forever. And most people, they don't understand it. They don't know about them. And I talk with a lot of people, and even about the business we're in, here's what they say. Well, I don't want to get involved in no business. I just want to invest some money. All right. Well, first of all, what they're telling me is they're happy to pay Uncle Sam thousands and thousands of dollars every year in taxes. And they're okay with that, even though they're overpaying. So this is a big deal to me. That was a couple of points I want to clarify. That was an old recording. But I want to tell you this, a couple of corrections he made. He said the mileage, Dr. Rhonda. Now, you know about how we deal with mileage, right? Do you understand? It's now 58 cents per mile, even though we're trapped in a house. But you know what? 1,000 miles out there equal to about $500 and some in tax return back to you. Most people don't even know that. They think they're going to write off the gas or the car repairs. No, no, no. You write off more mileage than you do in repairs. You track both, but then you write off the one that's the highest. Here's another correction. The one about hiring your kids. Now, we're trapped at home in the house right now, and you can hire grandkids as well. Check this out now. It's like over age 6, 7 years of age and older, up to 18, with no record, you can give them, not what did it say, $5,800 before, Dr. Ronnie? That's changed. This is 2020. It's up to $12,000 per child. Tax free to them. Boy, what a great Christmas gift, and tax deductible to you. So there's just so much in that I can talk about. I don't want to take up all the call because this is not a training. We're going to come back and do something special, Dr. Rhonda. If you got any more questions for me, I'm here. What else you want to talk about?
Yeah. Absolutely. I want people to understand how important this is right now, because you can close out the year actually with a tax deductible expense of your next package that you were purchasing.
You said something. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. You did not say if I purchase a business package, either it's the 149 or 1,000, you're trying to tell me I can write that off? See, what a lot of people got in this business, they say, I invested some money and I lost. No, you're not investing anything. What you're doing is purchasing a business, and it is tax deductible to you as long as you use this as a business. If you don't do it as a home-based business, you cannot write that off. Make sure you heard what I just said. You can't write it off if you don't set up a home-based business. All right, Dr. Ron, I just want to help you out there.
That's exactly right. And this is the other thing for W-2 employees, people that are still working. Don't you think this is a good thing for them to know?
Oh, wow.
They've already paid their taxes for the year.
Oh, they did.
Most people are going out trying to find, well, unfortunately, due to the pandemic, a lot of people have lost jobs. But those that are still working, usually this time of year, they're always looking for extra money.
Oh.
Right? So if they've already paid their taxes, what was Ron suggesting there?
Well, I'm glad you asked that question, because a lot of people trying to find extra income for those that have a JOB, W-2 wage earner. You're right. They've already paid in the taxes. The last few months, they can go to their employer and adjust their W-4 the right way. Now, when we come back and do a training later, I'm going to talk about how to do it the right way. And they can end up bringing home, Dr. Rhonda, right now, an extra $100, depends, up to $600 or more per pay period. So if they got to get $1,000 business package, you're trying to tell me maybe in a couple of weeks I can have $1,200 or $500? Come on. Yes, we can do this, and that's something adjusting that W-2, right, and not a W-4. Okay, if you're a W-2 wage earner. But I got another surprise for you. Those of you that's actually on Social Insecurity, yeah, that's what I said. And those of you that's actually getting some kind of pension check and these things, and if you're having taxes deducted out of that, you can also adjust that and fill out something called a W-4P. And you can also bring home more money in those payments as well. All right, Dr. Ronald, what else you got?
All right, I think that's pretty cool. And you know what? I'm just loving the part for those that have kids at home, how huge this can be. Because one of the things he talked about is this is a family business. We always say that. And your kids can learn the difference between employment and also working in the family business right now. So many people are doing that, but they have to make sure that they keep really good records and set their kids up as their little employees from home.
Yeah, and you can't just set them up, Dr. Ron. They got to hire them. They got to set up a contract with the children. Yes. This is what people don't understand. If you don't have that written out contract of the job duty, you cannot do this, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you do it right. That's why I'm going to offer that discount of Cyber Money and get you that book to show you how to do it right.
Yes. And you know, we've been talking about kind of getting back and doing some things, but for the rest of this month of December, on the Mighty Monday Power Calls, when we're here, we're going to bring some nuggets to you every Monday with regards to this tax thing, because that also will help answer the questions when you have the individuals that say, I don't want a business. All you have to do is share this video information with them. And if they still don't want it, then it's okay. We're not here to be police of who wants to throw $20 away every day, right? Yes. We're in the business of helping people to keep more of their money and to really build wealth. And this is just one of those aspects of it, keeping more of what you have, sharing with other people. And by the way, talking about keeping wealth, we had a phenomenal weekend, and we learned a lot about leverage. One of the speakers there was Mr. Andrew Eaton, and he was talking about how we all, and I'll just close it up with this, get to leverage the talents of Mr. Joseph Haidt and Mr. Alex too, because they have skills and talents, right? Just like what we're sharing right now with you, these are skills and talents of individuals like Dr. Ron Mueller, who is sharing with you how you can keep more of your money. We got to take that. Then there's the leverage of other people's money. He talked about that, and the leverage of other people's time. So if we can become super entrepreneurs and take all of these nuggets, bundle it all up together, I guarantee you're going to have some success. So with that, just wanted to say that there are some things, of course, that we have to do with starting the business, and we'll get back to these in the following weeks. But, if you have a job, keep your day job. Mr. Best tells us that all the time, right? Do your research. These are some steps. Make a business plan. Plan your finances. Choose a business structure. Pick a registered name. Who are you? It could be your last name and associates, and choose your accounting system. So we'll be introducing some things that will help you with keeping good records, keeping your accounting, so that you can certainly be very beneficial in what we do here. So any other comments, Dave, before we keep it moving?
I want to say this just to close it out. And I know a lot of people want to go in business, but guys, for purposes of business, all you have to do is register a DBA. That's number one. And definitely keep a separate bank account. Don't commingle your funds. You're going to get in trouble, because they're going to come back and ask you, if they ever audit you, the first thing they're going to ask you for, this is it. Do you have a business plan? And the answer is no. Well, they got you. They know they can trap you if you don't have a business plan. So this is the end of the year. We talk about goal setting. We talk about planning. Let's start planning your business out for next year. We'll talk about how to do that as well. All right, Dr. Brown, back to you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Okay. So, we have talking about senior leadership, and this is the awesome Miss Monisha that gave our mission plan this morning. This couple here, and many of you know him, but I just want to introduce to those that may be on the platform for the first time. This is the Dalco family. That's right, Michael and Monisha. and for having years of experience, like many people, in the industry of corporate America. He was a 15-year mortgage banker, 20 years corporate trainer for her. You know, we can all look back and think about, you know, going to school, getting a good education, and then going to work for somebody. Well, when they found out that they could do something different and literally earn some serious money and set their families free, including the kids, they said, you know what, we've got to do this. So I'm not totally sure we have him on the platform, but I'll just take a look here and invite him in if he is here to say hello. But you got to just understand, this is the type of we have available to us on this platform as mentors, leaders. My goodness, have totally succeeded in time freedom and money freedom. And Mr. Delco, if you're there and available to say hello, please step in.
Well, great day to the Dr. Hollins team. This is not Mr. Delco, but receiving on behalf of the Delcos. No, Mr. Delco is on another corporate call, steadily working toward what we are going forward to regarding the launch. And wow, folks, pay attention. You're at the right place at the right time. Back to you, Dr. Hollins.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Williams. Appreciate that. Had a hunch because we have something very exciting starting tomorrow. So appreciate that. And we know he's working on behalf of all of us. So that is the Dalco family, ladies and gentlemen. And the other family, I tell you what, incredible family, the founders of Wealth Builders Worldwide. The dream chasers themselves have taught people to become big dreamers. We are all so thrilled, honored, and just happy to be a part of this family and what the Best family is doing for us. So if the Best family is available, certainly we'd like to welcome you to the platform.
Hey, good morning to those two doctors and Dr. Rhonda, Wealth Builders Worldwide. Miss Valerie Best, are you with us? I'm on the highway, folks. I'm out running around. Hey, Valerie, talk to everybody this morning.
Hey, good morning, Dr. Rhonda Hollins and David Hollins. It's good to hear your voice. And I'm just excited because I mean what we have is, I mean, as good as the last 7 years have been, this is even gooder. And I know that's not the best thing, but who cares? I'm excited. Let's just do this thing. I'm excited. Great pre-call. I mean, we already ready to go. Tyrone, I mean, he up and out doing and running errands early. I said, oh yeah, we excited. I mean, we wake up at like, we'll go to sleep at 2 and then wake up at 5 and go, okay, this is crazy. Because I can't sleep because I'm just so excited. Okay, maybe I'll take a power nap later, but it doesn't matter. But let me tell you, get everybody involved. Do what we say. Show them. That's all you do. You expose them to that business and leave it to them. Because this is phenomenal what's happening. Back to you, Mr. Best.
Hey, thank you very much. Look, I'm going to be brief today, folks. I don't want to call you guys those two doctors or those two professors, because you guys were teaching this morning. And Dr. Ron Mueller, man, what an incredible message. Guys, this is, Val and I, when we got out of school, we wanted to create a thing called Success Institute. Now, we don't know anything about success, but we knew that we didn't know anything about it because nobody taught us. So we figured we put together an institute, something that would teach people some fundamental things about success. And then, of course, in 1983, we started learning the fundamental things. And the first thing I learned in 1983 was the benefits of a home-based business, because a guy set me down that first year, Dr. Rhonda, and did my tax return, and I got over $7,000. I said, whoa, wait a minute. I said, is this real? He said, yeah, that was $1983, folks. That information you just heard right there, that was worth the price of admission for being a part of this Wealth Builders family for the rest of your life, if you're listening. Now, I've been screaming from the top of the roof since 1983, you've got to have a home-based business, because if you don't, you're working the first 3 months for Uncle Sam. You're not even working for yourself out of every single year. And then Dr. Mueller going to bring it home. Just wake up everyone and throw $20 out the window. I couldn't believe it. Hey, Dr. Rhonda Hollins, what a great mess. I hope everybody heed that. The second thing, folks, you know what's happening tomorrow. Tomorrow is launch day. Tomorrow is launch day. Go get your 10 folks. Minimum. That's minimum. Have 10 ready to go, 20 ready to go. As we start getting these links out into the marketplace, we're going to explode this thing. December will be a December to remember. God bless, dream big, wealth builders worldwide. What do we say? Ah-ooh. Back to you, Dr. Rhonda. Thank you for just an excellent message this morning and a timely message. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. And go ahead, David.
I'll say thank Mr. Best. He's always telling me have that home-based business.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We have to remember that, ladies and gentlemen, because that really does a lot, says a lot, and keeps money in your pocket. And that's why we're here. We're wealth builders on purpose. So thank you so much to the Best family, and we're excited. So now we want to hear a little bit from you guys. We want to hear what you got to say, what's going on out there, and as they say in some of the newscasts, what's going on in your neck of the woods, right? Well, worldwide, we're all over the place. We love what we do, but it's so key that, we hear from our leaders and the excitement of even new people and what they're experiencing as they join this family. So with that, raise your hand. You can press *6 to unmute yourself when we get to you. And we're going to get that started right here. Let me just make sure I can see everybody. Okay. Sorry about that. My screen moved around on me, but I want to make sure that I can see everybody, and we will go from here. All right. Okay. Well, first we're going to start out with Mr. Roderick Joe, and you are live. Welcome to the platform.
Shalom, Dr. Hollins. This is Roderick Joe, and Web of the Worldwide family. This is Roderick Joe calling out of Arlington, Texas. Plugged in, lending my voice an amazing call. Let's go get it. Oh.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. All right, welcome. Next, we have Miss Debbie Shaw, and we are ready. You are live. Welcome to the platform.
Good morning, Dr. Hollins and all Wealth Builders leaders. This is Debbie Shaw calling from Elderwood, Georgia. Oh, that was a wonderful pre-call. I mean, it was just so informative, and I took a lot of notes. But thank you so much. Wealth Builder family, have a great day. Back to you.
Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate that. And yes, that's one of those things. Every time I listen to it, I take some more notes myself, because it's just amazing that we have so much in front of us, and yet so many people are missing those opportunities. But we are here to inform, so let's do that. Next, we have Wendell Osborne. Welcome to the platform. You are live. Okay, I don't see you now. Okay, well, we're going to keep it moving. Miss Sharon Vicks, you are live. Welcome to the platform.
Good morning to the Dr. Hollins. Thank you so much for that pre-call and the information that you guys give us. You just don't know how much you've added to what we did not know about taxes. And we've been doing taxes for years, but thank God for a home-based business. I just wanted to lend my voice to the call and tell you guys we greatly appreciate you. And the marathon training last night was amazing. So thank you to our leaders for keeping us informed and keeping us going forward. We are just too excited about this launch, and we just hope to see everyone at the top. Everyone have a golden day. Back to you.
And thank you so much. You are absolutely right. That marathon, everything that we're getting, this is so powerful, and it should be the